Senne Lammens impressed on his Anfield debut, producing several sharp saves to keep us in the game and maintaining composure despite constant pressure from Liverpool's attack. His ability to claim crosses and command his box gives the backline confidence, even if he might feel that he could have better for the goal conceded. Overall, it was a composed and a confident performance from the young Belgian goalkeeper that set the tone for resilience. And for that performance, he deserves a 7. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire was a stand-up performer and match winner, capping at the commanding defensive display with a late header that sealed our first win at Anfield in years. He dominated aerial duels, showed composure under pressure, and led by example throughout. Reuters and Sky Sports both praised his position discipline and timing for that winning goal, noting that his leadership at the back and decisive contributions were instrumental in our success. And for exactly that, he deserves a 9. Matheus Ligt. Ligt delivered a steady performance alongside Maguire, reading the game well and intercepting key passes to limit Liverpool's attacks. While generally solid, he was partially at fault for Liverpool's equalizer, losing track of Kodiak post movement at a critical moment. Nonetheless, his composure on the ball and ability to recover in defensive duels showed his class, and his aerial presence helped United wear Liverpool's set-piece threats effectively. I will give him a 7. Luke Shaw was disciplined and defensively alert on the left flank, keeping Liverpool's wide players quiet for much of the contest. He made several timely interceptions and tracked back diligently to support centre-backs. Although he wasn't heavily involved in attack, Shaw balanced his defensive duties with composure and tactical awareness, contributing to United's overall structure and control in the dying minutes of the game. And for that, he deserves a 7. Diallo played one of his best games in a red shirt, showcasing pace, flair, and creativity on the right wing. He set up Bryan Mbeumo's opening goal after just 62 seconds and consistently stretched Liverpool's defense with his direct dribbling and quick exchanges. Though quieter in the second half as he sat deeper, Ahmad's early energy and attacking threat were vital in setting the tone for United's fast start and eventual victory. And for that, he deserves 8 out of 10. Casemiro, he put in a functional yet unspectacular shift in midfield, providing defensive cover and stability that allowed others to push forward. He won important tackles and shielded the back four effectively. Though he offered little creativity going forward, his possessional sense was key during Liverpool's sustained spells of pressure. And while not a stunner performer, Casemiro's discipline and experience were vital in seeing out the result. And for that, I would give him a 6. Bruno Fernandes was involved in both of our goals, playing a key part in the build-up to the first and then delivering a pinpoint assist for Harry Maguire's late winner. His leadership and vision were evident, especially in crucial attacking moments, though he occasionally lost possession too cheaply when Liverpool pressed aggressively. Overall, his influence in key passages of play through decisive and effective creativity and drive that defined him as captain. I would give him a 7. Diogo Dalot had a mixed evening, showing solid defensive awareness but limited attacking impact. He handled his defensive responsibilities well and prevented Liverpool from exploiting his flank, but offered little going forward, with one missed-hit effort summing up his offensive struggles. While not flashy, his discipline and concentration were key as he focused on protecting our lead in the latter stages of the game. And for that, I would give him a 6. Bryan Mbeumo was electric from the first whistle, opening the scoring in the first minute with a calm finish that stunned the home crowd. His movement and work rate continually troubled Liverpool's backline, and his direct play was a constant outlet for United on the counter. Mbeumo combined technical skill with his pressing and composure in front of goal, making him, alongside Maguire, one of the standout players in this statement win. And for that, I would give him a 9 out of 10, and he's my man of the match. Mason Mount worked really hard off the ball, pressing high, helping link midfield with attack, but his final product was lacking. Despite being well positioned in a few promising moves, he failed to produce decisive contributions and at times seemed to fade out of the game. His energy and defensive work was valuable, yet it was a performance where his effort outweighed his overall influence. And for that, I would give him a 5. Matheus Cunha played with determination and tactical intelligence, often dropping deep to relieve pressure and drive United forward on the counter-attack. Although he didn't directly contribute to a goal, his work rate and standing holding up play allowed us to transition effectively. His willingness to track back and battle for possession increased the team's spirit and helped preserve our structure as the game wore on. And for that reasons, I'll give him a 7. Substitutes. Benjamin Šeško and Patrick Dorgu made late cameos but had minimal impact as he focused on protecting our lead. Manuel Ugarte struggled to assert himself defensively, while youngsters like Nioron Koimenu entered to be fairly rated. The subs overall maintained our shape without significantly changing the game's flow. I will give the substitutes a 5 out of 10. And that's all we have for the player ratings. We hope you like this video. Please make sure to like, share and subscribe, and we'll be back for the game against Brighton.